So the Game Award nominations have come out. I've just got out of bed, put some clothes on, haven't even showered. I don't want anything spoiled for me. Just stayed off Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. And we're just going to go through all the nominations and see which ones I think is going to win Game of the Year. And you guys can drop your comments down below. Nice and simple, nice and easy video. There's 2 videos coming out today, so hopefully you enjoy them both. Thank you. Right, stick with the sticker man by subscribing if you're new. Thank you. Cheers. Let's go. Right, so first off, we've got accessibility, innovation and accessibility. Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport, Hi-Fi Rush, Spider-Man 2, Mortal Kombat 1, Street Fighter 6. I've got to be honest, the only one I've played here is Spider-Man 2. And obviously, I can't say for the rest of the game. Spider-Man 2 has some really good accessibility features. You can slow down the game. You can have all these different like control options, make it easier to play the game for, you know, deaf people or people with like arthritis and shit, which is going to be good in the future. Honestly, people underestimate arthritis, man. You're going to get it eventually. If you're a gamer controlling all the time and you're moving your thumbs and stuff, your thumbs are going to be fucked, mate. So just, you know, respect it. I'm going to give it Spider-Man 2 because, you know, there's not much to talk about here. I'm not going to do any editing for this one. Let's go. So for best independent game, Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Viewfinder, Sea of the Stars. Can't lie, haven't played them. I haven't played a lot of games that are independent indie games or anything like that. So I've heard Sea of Stars is really good. So we'll go with that one. Honestly, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If you've got any ideas, leave your comments down below. But yeah, this is not for me. Best mobile game, none of them. Don't like mobile games. I hate them. Bye-bye. Best multiplayer, Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Once again, haven't played any of these. Gaming is expensive, man. I am buying all these games. Baldur's Gate 3, I've heard, is like probably the best game of the year or something like that. Haven't played it myself, so I guess we'll go with Baldur's Gate 3 because it's like co-op and everyone loves it, and the community around it is actually really good. It's quite wholesome, so we'll go with that one. I will play it eventually, probably, but it doesn't look like my kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's like very. Apparently, it's like 60 hours long. It's like top-down stuff like that. It's just not my kind of thing. But we'll see if I play it eventually. Maybe for the Sticky Man. Maybe we'll do a video on it at some point. Best narrative: Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. Ooh, Final Fantasy, fucking 106, Marvel Spider-Man 2. This one for me is between Spider-Man 2 and Cyberpunk, okay? I haven't played Alan Wake 2 yet, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3, and I haven't played Final Fantasy, okay? So, let's talk about it, I'm going to stop this here so I can put some, you know, editing behind me so it's not a completely lazy video like, you know, pretty much all the other YouTubers are going to make. So, give me 2 seconds. So, this is a difficult one for me, because if you've watched my Spider-Man 2 review, you know I really, really liked it. But I've replayed it twice now. No, actually, I've lied. I've replayed it 3 times. I've 100%ed it 3 times. Oh god, I have no life, do I? Okay, and I really like Spider-Man 2 a lot. I do like the story. I do think some of the story could be improved in some ways. The symbiote arc specifically definitely could have used a bit more time to flesh it out. But overall, I just had a blast with that game. But for me, I can't lie. Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. Do I separate the 2 games? Yeah, I guess I could. No, you know what? Cyberpunk for me was a massive surprise this year, even with the Phantom Liberty DLC. I actually really liked the game when it first came out. Bugs and all, and everything. I think it was Panam's ass. I can't lie. Panam's ass kind of really, you know, tricked me into liking the game, probably. Who knows? I'll give the Game of the Year award to Panam's ass. Bang. Look at that. Look at that ass. Oh. But seriously, though, what CD Projekt Red managed to do with Cyberpunk with that last update, that to completely change the game with Phantom Liberty is... It's unprecedented. I've never seen an update quite like it, especially for a single-player game with no microtransactions whatsoever. What they managed to do with that game, you know, is really making me lean towards Cyberpunk, because I'm pretty sure this is the only award it's been nominated for. I'm pretty sure from what I've seen. I did have some small spoilers. So, you know, I think I'm going to give it to Cyberpunk just because of the precedent it sets with how they can improve single-player games even after a terrible launch. I'm not defending it. It should not have launched in the state it did, but they brought it back, and they brought a great DLC along with it. I did make a Cyberpunk Liberty review kind of video that you could check out on the channel. I'll probably link it there. There you go. There. Bing, bang, bing, bang, bosh. And overall, I really liked it. I thought Idris Elba was really underused, and his accent was really off. So I guess I could knock it for that. But for me, it's got to be Cyberpunk. As much as I like Spider-Man 2, I actually think Alan Wake 2 is going to win it. From what I've seen, a lot of people love that story, and from what I've seen of it, it does look really cool. Looks really unique, looks really cool, and just different to everything else that's been released this year. So I do think Alan Wake 2 will take it. But for my personal pick, it's going to be Cyberpunk. It's not going to win it because, well, you're up against juggernauts here. So yeah, those are my thoughts. What do you think? Well, never mind. I just saw that it's been nominated for Best Ongoing Game. I can't give Cyberpunk Best Ongoing Game because it's not ongoing. They've already said that it's done. This was it. The Phantom Liberty is the end of it. This is going to be the last of Cyberpunk 2077 until the sequel comes out, or whatever else they're planning with the Witcher series, etc. So, what have we got here? We've got Fortnite, Final Fantasy, Apex Legends, Genshin Impact. I'm not a multiplayer guy anymore. Like I've played Fortnite back in 2018. I've played a little bit of Apex Legends with my cousin back, 4 or 5 years ago, whenever it came out. So I guess I'm gonna say I would pick Apex Legends, but I haven't played Apex Legends in a long time, very, very long time. Genshin Impact, Final Fantasy, etc., etc. I haven't played any of them, so it's one of them. What do I think will win it? I'm gonna go with Genshin Impact because it won last year, I'm pretty sure. But my second pick would be Final Fantasy. But then again, Fortnite had a comeback. This one's up in the air. Does anyone actually give a shit, though? Does anyone actually give a shit about Best Ongoing Game? It's just a bunch of games filled with microtransactions that that releases content in slow bunches with battle passes and all that crap. Who cares, man? Who cares? These games aren't that innovative or anything like that. They just exist now. Yeah, my cynical side coming out. Let's move on. Best Performance. Ooh, okay. So Ben Starr from Final Fantasy, Cameron Monaghan from Star Wars, Idris Elba from Cyberpunk 27. Did they put Idris on here just to be nice? Because I really don't think he killed the performance at all. Like maybe it's the script. I don't know. Maybe it's the direction. I really don't know. But yeah, no. Melanie Liberd? Liberd, I think that's how you say it. Alan Wake 2, haven't played it. Sorry, mate. Neil Newborn, Baldur's Gate 3, haven't played it. Yuri Lowenthal for Spider-Man 2. I'm going to go for Spider-Man 2 here. I think Yuri should win it. He killed it. He's probably the best part of the entire game when it comes to actually all of it. I think Yuri is kind of the standout of the entire game. Spider-Man 2 has a few issues, it's not like the best sequel in the world, I guess, but it does enough. But Yuri absolutely killed it in that game. I'm surprised Najee, I think his name is, that plays Miles, isn't on here, because I actually think he was really good as well. But I guess they can only pick one. Cameron Monaghan, I think, was really good in Jedi Survivor. Way better in Jedi Survivor than he was in Fallen Order. So it's a shame that it came out this year. But I'm going to give it to Yuri. But if it was anyone else, any other year, I'd probably give it to Cameron because I thought he was really good. Idris Elba, no chance, mate. Your accent was really off-putting for me anyway. But I don't know how you guys feel about it. But yeah, Yuri Lowenthal. Tobey Maguire's got some competition.
They got the fuck out of the way! I can't see! There are cars there, motherfucker!
Best RPG, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy, Lies of P, Sea of Stars, and Starfield. Can't lie, I haven't played any of them. I've played none of these games, man. I've clearly missed out on a lot of games. But I guess I'm going to go with Baldur's Gate 3 because everyone loves that game, as I've said. Starfield has got no chance in the world. Everyone knows that game is like Fallout, but in space. Fallout 3 in space. No innovation, really. Loads of load screens. I could not. I played like half an hour of it. I gave up. It was just not for me at all. I've heard Lives of P is pretty good as well. So, if anything, this category is like, come play these games. Play these games, the Sticky Man. And yeah, I may do it at some point. It depends on what time I've got, you know what I mean? But yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. Best score and music. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Alan Wake 2, haven't played it. Baldur's Gate 3, haven't played it. Final Fantasy, haven't played it. Hi-Fi Rush, haven't played it. Legend of Zelda, haven't played it. I can't lie, I feel like Spider-Man 2 should be on here, man. That soundtrack was really fucking good. I can't believe it isn't on here. I'm a bit disappointed about that, I can't lie. Why does John always get fucked over, man? John Pacino, he makes the music for the Spider-Man games and the Daredevil series, the Netflix one. Oh, poor guy. Okay, fair enough. I haven't played any of these. I've heard some of the soundtrack of Baldur's Gate 3 and Alan Wake. I'm going to go with Alan Wake 2 because I actually really liked what I heard. Baldur's Gate 3 was alright. Oh wait, no, Zelda. You can't go wrong with Zelda music. I'm going to go with Alan Wake, but I think Zelda will win this. But like I said, I haven't listened to most of these soundtracks like all the way through. Hi-Fi Rush. Actually, yep, I can see someone in the comments. Hi-Fi Rush. that whole game, the whole concept around it is the music, isn't it? The sound design, you play with the music in a way. That's definitely the most interesting soundtrack then. It depends, do you want like traditional soundtracks or do you want something that's innovative? I'm gonna go with something innovative. Hi-Fi Rush, I'll take it back and give it to Hi-Fi Rush. Probably will win it. It's between Alan Wake 2 and Hi-Fi Rush for me, but we'll see, we'll see. Best sports and racing. None of them. They are all the same game every year. Every single one of these. F1 23, same game. EA Sports FC 24, also known as FIFA, but they lost the rights. Same game. Forza Motorsport, same game. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. I'm not going to say it's the same game. I haven't actually heard of that game. Hot Wheels, wow. They're making games now? I mean, fair enough. And the Crew Motorfest Ubisoft game, The Crew. I've only played the first one. I thought it sucked dick. Okay, so, I'm going to give it to Hot Wheels because it's Hot Wheels, and the rest of them I just think are all the same game. Maybe Forza Motorsport because they actually do make some slight upgrades every now and then visually. But outside of that, these games are just the same every time, and I'm just not going to waste my time on them. Yeah, if you like them, fair play to you. For me, nah. Get the fuck out of here. Get rid of the category. Don't like it. Content Creator of the Year. Iron Mouse, People Make Games, Quackity, Spreen, Spheric. I mean, I guess it has something to do with gaming, the Game Awards, I guess. They're missing a spot. The Sticky Man should be on there. I'm going to go with the Sticky Man here. Games for Impact. I've always been confused what this award is actually about. What do you mean by impact? The amount of sales it got? The you know, political side of it? The accessibility side of it? I don't really understand. A Space for the Unbound. I haven't played any of these, I'll be honest with you. I've got really nothing to say about this one. Which one looks cooler? I'm gonna give it to Terra because they have like deers and stuff. Those, yeah. Sorry, I just haven't played these games. That's my bad. Leave your comments down below if you have. I'd be very interested to check them out if they are any good. Innovation in accessibility. Huh. I swear they already had an award at the start. Spider-Man 2. It's the same category, isn't it? I guess the innovation rather than accessibility itself? I guess, I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with Spider-Man 2. Best sim/strategy game, once again, not my kind of thing. Strategy games, sim games. My kind of strategy game is chess. That's pretty much it. Advance Wars, City Skylines, Company of Heroes, Pikmin, Fire Emblem. I think I played like City Skylines like once in my entire life, but I've not really heard of any of these strategy games. I mean, where's like, what's it called? Citizen 4 or whatever. I guess they didn't come out this year. I don't know. These games are not my kind of thing, man. You let me know in the comments. Most anticipated game. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth again. Okay. Hades 2. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Tekken 8. Star Wars Outlaws. I mean, I haven't played Hades. I haven't played the original Hades, but I know it's good. I know it's good. I've always wanted to play it. Final Fantasy, I'm not a big Final Fantasy guy at all. At all, actually. I don't think I've played a single Final Fantasy game. I've only seen it, and there's too much to it. Everyone says, like, each game is a separate story. I'm like, bro, there's too many games. I'm sure it connects in some sort of way. If it doesn't, then that's a lot of titles and stuff to keep track of. Star Wars Outlaws, that game looks fine. It looks Ubisoft. Well, it's developed by Ubisoft. It looks Ubisoft. Not really that bothered by it. So I'm going to go with Hades 2. Because I get 2 new games that way, 2 new Hades. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Finally, Game of the Year. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Tell you what, there's going to be a lot of Zelda fans crying in the comments, because, you know, let them tears go, because it ain't winning, I don't think. I don't think it's winning Game of the Year. Right. Resident Evil 4, I don't think has a chance. I don't think it has a chance. It's a remake of an original game that was good, and the remake is good apparently. Spider-Man 2, I don't think it has a chance. Alan Wake 2 has a very good chance of winning. It does have a very good chance, but Baldur's Gate 3 is just the obvious pick, innit? Everyone, I don't think I've seen a single person complain about Baldur's Gate 3 at all. All the reviews were great. Everyone in terms of consumers were happy with it. I'm gonna go with Baldur's Gate 3. as much as I don't want it to win because I haven't played it. My personal pick would be Spider-Man 2 because it's the one game that I've actually played on this list. Yeah. Just goes to show how expensive gaming is. And if anything, fuck that. What am I on about? It just shows how good this year was for gaming. There's so many great games that have been reviewed great, received great by fans, critics, etc. This has been one hell of a year for games. I just wish I could have played more of them. But I ain't got the money for that all the time. So, yeah. Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3 is the obvious pick. I want Spider-Man 2 because I've already played it. I think it's really good. And yeah, what do you guys think? I think we're going to leave it there. It's a quick video. Very, very nice. Very quick. Very easy. Stick with the Sticker Man by subscribing. If you haven't, I'll probably react to the actual awards itself. Maybe live stream it. I don't know yet. But yeah, stick with the Sticker Man. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And, leave your comments down below. Let's get a conversation going. And hopefully you enjoy my little rant on Call of Duty and Battlefield, which should be coming out before or after this. I don't know. Anyway, cheerio. Bye-bye.